Hi, so what I want to do with this video is to briefly introduce Tai Chi and massage separately and as an integrated process. To give you a little bit of background about my studies, I began my Tai Chi studies in 1993. I studied a system called Hunyuan Tai Chi. And the primary things that I learned during that time was something called Chan Qigong, which is the individual forms, the first and second routine, and push hands. And the things that really interested me at that time was the individual forms, the Chan Qigong, and push hands, and also learned something called Hunyuan Qigong, which is a major part of the system, which I only became aware of later on, and actually has become an engrossing topic for me after I actually began my massage studies. But I did learn the basics of that when I was studying with my teacher. Hunyuan Tai Chi was a Tai Chi system that was created by Grandmaster Fong. It is a system that is a derivative form of several different martial arts that he studied. The primary form is obviously Chin style Tai Chi, but he also studied a system called Xingyi Luhi Shuan, which is actually part of the, I have recently found out that was actually part of the Dai family martial arts. And it also included Hunyuan Tai Chi, Chan Qigong, and then obviously the push hands. So those are various things that I will be discussing later on in quite a bit more depth, both as um, techniques that can help with various things and ideas that I've come up with, thoughts, philosophies, theories, and then I want to talk about massage. I became a massage therapist in 2006. Studied for a year at Pacific College of Oriental Medicine, Chicago. Became certified in Western massage therapy, which basically included Swedish massage and deep tissue, which is basically a clinical form of massage therapy. And I also studied and became certified in Tui now, but I also had some training specifically in Zen Shiatsu, and I've had quite a bit of training in Thai massage as well. I do have training in a Western form and a Japanese form of Reiki. And then I also have Reiki. And then I also have some training in craniosacral therapy. Those are the primary things that I've studied. There are other things that I have, um, but I mean, for the most part, those are the things that I will be discussing. But there will be other things as well um, that have given me um, thoughts and ideas and insights, which are some of the things that I do want to share. I want to be able to share the questions that I've had, that I still have some that I've answered. Um, want to share my frustration for some of the things that I have learned over the years. I actually spent quite a bit of time studying Chinese medical theory. Some of the things that fall within more traditional things, some that don't. So these are the things that I will be sharing and discussing in the various videos. One of the things that I will be doing is primarily talking about the Shi Shan Chi, which is the 13 skills of Tai Chi. Um, and I will also be talking about something called Bao Jian on Mo, which is a self care massage routine. Um, I don't really know that much about the theoretical and philosophical aspects of that, just because there hasn't been anything in regards to that I have been able to study. I was shown the basic techniques of that, and based on other things that I've learned over the years, I have come up with my own way of understanding that, and I've taken it off in my own direction. And in that regard, a lot of the things that I will be sharing is my understanding of Tai Chi and massage. If you want to call my style of massage Tai Chi massage, you could do that because, in some degree, that I mean, my massage is heavily rooted in the Shishanshu, which I believe personally is the foundation and is Tai Chi. And I will actually get into a lot more depth with that as well in coming posts. So that is it for this one. Just to give you kind of an introduction to what I am going to be sharing. I hope in time that I will be able to spark some conversations, be able to help people with my insights. Maybe through conversations, I will learn new things. And in some regards, I hope to share my frustration. I've been dealing with this for 27 years now, and there's a lot of different things that I've done, things that I've studied, and to intermix and with all of this, my other passion besides Tai Chi and massage is librarianship. And back in 2011, I got my master's degree in library and information science. And information studies is a really interesting thing. And librarians typically are generalists, and they can be subject specialists. And I kind of have both things. But if you was to say that I have any particular subject specialty, I would say that it's comparative studies in manual therapies, movement therapies, and energy work, energy balancing, and um, and I take what I've learned basically from two perspectives. One as a practicing therapist, where I will take what I've either learned in classes or what I've read on my own through textbooks and what other teachers have said, articles that I've read over the years. Um, and then I've also looked at these things also from a perspective as an information specialist. And in that regard, I have studied a lot of different systems, including the ones I've mentioned before. I've also looked at quite a bit of the writings of like Andrew Steele and Sutherland from osteopathic medicine. I've looked at some of the founding writings of chiropractic medicine. I've also spent quite a bit of time looking at Japanese arts and Chinese arts. I've looked at some of the Indian forms of manual medicine. Some of these things um, have spent quite a bit more time in. I've also looked at briefly Hawaiian forms of manual therapy. That is one that I actually have quite a bit more interest in learning about, but I mean, I just haven't had the opportunity to do so. I've done a little bit so far, but not that much as of yet. So that gives you kind of a wide range of things that I will be discussing. And again, I will be sharing the insights and thoughts, ponderings, and but within all of that, I do want to share techniques so people can learn them, and to share things that can help, that have practical ramifications for helping people to reduce their pain or relieve their pain, to relax, which are Tai Chi at its fundamental level is all about active relaxation. And through active relaxation, um, a lot can be accomplished. But I mean, that's a topic for one of my up and coming posts. I mean, each of the different topics that I will be discussing will probably have lots of different videos, little bits and pieces for each one. Some of the videos will be shorter, some will be longer. So if you have questions, please contact me. And if you'd like to have a discussion, please let me know. Thanks.